Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Monae, and in today's video, I am really excited to share with you this manifestation hack that I think is going to be a great addition to your monthly practices or your monthly rituals. This is going to be a great way for you to be clear about what you do want to manifest, to align to that frequency as often as you can during the month, and then also just being in that place of expectation and trusting and being confident that you are going to receive exactly what it is that you're asking for, because you are the perfect person to have it, right? You deserve everything that you're asking for, and you are worthy of everything that you're asking for. So today's video and this manifestation hack, or this manifestation ritual, if you will, this is going to be a scripting method. As you guys know it, I have a ton of videos talking about the ways that I've manifested with scripting. For me personally, it just allows me to have like mind focus. I have a lot of air in my chart, so I feel like, overthinking is something that is my shadow, I would have to say. I feel like it's something I'm always working on, and when I'm able to journal, when I'm able to just open up that piece of paper and focus on my intentions, it really allows me to manifest at a speed that just works for me. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you this manifestation, and another thing I am also going to share with you is that this manifestation technique can be scripting, it can be audio, whatever which way that best helps you, feel good and in alignment. And if you want to do both, that really just extends and expands your energy to manifest exactly what it is that you do want. So the first thing that I always say before you start any manifestation ritual, any manifestation practice, I want you to take conscious deep breaths. I want you to ground your energy. That's the most important, because when we are manifesting, we want to be in a frequency of joy, of appreciation, of gratitude, of happiness. We don't want to be in the energy states of desperation, not trusting, feeling like you have to control the situation. I really want you to be in flow. I want you to be very lax during this process, because it's supposed to be fun. I always tell you guys all of the time, when you are manifesting, I want you to make it a fun practice. So after you have taken your deep breaths, I now want you to get a pen and paper out. I really enjoy pen and paper, but if you want to use your phone app or even on your laptop, that is up to you. But I find that there is just a different type of, energy when it comes to connecting with pen and paper. I want you to write down all your goals when it comes to this month, whichever month you are going to do this for. If you're going to do this every month, for that specific month, I want you to write down all of your goals. I want you to be very intentional too. I want you to think about, how this is going to benefit your life, that will essentially benefit the lives of other people. Because as we remember it, we can always have more in our lives, but you have to always be in a place of giving more also. It's really about the balance of give and take. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you are someone who wants to manifest more money in your life, you have to be looking at ways you can be more of service to people, how you can help more people, because that is also the way that money flows. If you are someone who's saying, this month I want to be better when it comes to my spiritual practices, I want to be better with my fitness goals, then you are going to be able to allow yourself to align to that frequency and say, okay, what are the things that I can do that will allow me to reach this goal? You're going to be having to work out, setting your clothes up before you go to the gym to set yourself up for success. You know what I mean? So essentially all I'm trying to say is, whatever goal that you do have, I need you to understand you are going to have steps to take within those goals to reach them. It's always about meeting the universe halfway. So I always say, use the feminine energy that you do have within yourself to ask, to open up your hands and saying, I am looking to receive this in my life. I know I am worthy of it, and I know it will come to me. Then when life gives you, an opportunity to do something, use the masculine energy to do that thing, to align to that frequency in your life. That's something I really want you to focus on outside of this practice. Yes, write down the goals, but as you are writing down these goals, I also want you to think about the actions that you're excited to take to align to them, to show up as a person who has this specific thing that you're asking for. Now, here comes the fun part. I did make a video about this for you guys not too long ago, but I did say it was like a voice memo manifestation. In the second part, after you have journaled out your goals, after you have written them out, even just feeling really good about it and just giving gratitude to that list. After you have written down that goal list, I want you to just give thanks to each thing on that list. Thank you so much for, coming to me in my life. Thank you so much for this blessing because I have aligned to it. I called out and I am being answered. That's the energy I really want you to feel before these things show up in your life. Now, the fun part of this voice memo exercise after, which is going to be your step 3, I really want you to now voice memo yourself with each of your goals on your phone. You can do it on whatever device that you can record on and say, I am aligned with whatever it is that you do want to manifest. I am aligned with going to the gym this amount of times during the week. I am aligned with, reaching my sales goals this month. I am aligned with, whatever it is that you are manifesting in your life. That's one way you can use that phrase. You can even also say, I have my brand new car. I have $1,000 in my bank account. I have an abundance of friends in my life. You want to have a goals list of being more confident. I am confident. I am trusting in the universe. I want you to use this voice memo activity as a way of affirming your goals in your life. You can say, I am aligned with, I am grateful for, I have, I am, it feels so good too. Whatever way that feels good when you hear it, it makes you smile. That's the energy I really want you to compose in this time frame. So however which way it makes you feel good, I want you to record it. Even close your eyes if you want to really feel it. So when you are listening to this, you could even see the smile on your face, like you can hear it on your face. That's the emotion I want you to have. I am so in alignment with my dream home. It feels so good to have the perfect partner for me. Whichever way, I want you to have fun with it. So I want you to remix it up a bit, whichever way that feels best for you, and say it. Say it with conviction, say it with confidence, say it with trust, and say it with faith also. I want you to have faith that every single month, the things that you do ask for will show up in your life. Now, here comes the part where I talk about persistence and dedication when it comes to your manifestations. So now for this month, I also am going to say this with caution, or at least with discernment, and say, I want you to listen to your voice memo as often as you like, okay? I will say at least in the morning and at nighttime, bare minimum, at least. When you are maybe even going for a walk in your day, just listen to your voice memo on repeat, just for a little bit, and just get in that rhythm of being in the place of already receiving, being in the place of expecting it to come, tricking your subconscious mind into believing you already have the thing that you're asking for by listening to your own voice tell you how good it feels to have it. That's really the key here. Now, for me, I'm someone who is very persistent. I like to do things in threes. So I might listen to my audio 3 times in the morning and 3 times before I go to bed. I might be someone who listens to it in the morning, midday, and night. There's no specific schedule, okay? I'm going to remind you, there's no specific schedule. But flow with this schedule that flows with you, okay? All of the time, okay? However many times you want to do this. And let's say you're someone who needs to script. I want you to write out your goals in the morning and at night every day, if you can, or at least once a day. Get in that vibration of expecting, get in the vibration of saying, I claim it. It's already mine. It's already done. I can trust this thing on its way to me. I can trust that setting my intention at this month, if you want to do it on the 1st, great, up to you. You want to be in this place of saying, I'm clear about what I want. I'm clear about how it feels. And I'm also clear about my dedication to it and it showing up in my life. And when life gives you opportunities, when life gives you those subtle whispers, I really want you to listen to it this month, every single month that you do this activity. And take that leap when life gives you an opportunity to. When you feel like you have been trying to do so many things in so many ways, that's the moment I want you to actually stop and witness. Witness things changing in your life. Witness where there's resistance to. And then I want you to lean into whatever that is. You know, I know some days in the month you may feel less motivated to even look at your list, to even give thanks to it, but those are the days I want you to actually do it the most. You know, I want you to realign to that frequency because you're human. I get that. We all are. You know, we can't be in this constant place all of the time. But if you can show the universe that you can actually do your best to have a mental diet, you know, to have mental discipline and say, you know what, I don't even care about what I'm witnessing in my life right now. I don't even care about it. All I care about is focusing on this one thing, one or a couple of things that I do in my life. I'm just going to focus and bask there. Because why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not have the mental discipline and believing that it's actually going to work out for you and more? You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine always being in the energy, in the headspace to say, I always get what I want or something better all of the time? You know, that's the place I want you to be. No matter what life is showing to you, no matter what your bank account looks like, what your life looks like, how you feel inside, how you look outside. I don't care anything. You can have exactly what it is that you want. You just have to show yourself, you know, that you can stay there in your mind, you know, and then everything else in your outside experience will show it to you. But you have to do it from the inside first. And how do you do that? You are persistent with your mental diet and your mental thoughts, and always revisiting your goals and just looking at them in your face. And even if they're scary, they're supposed to, you know, because Tony Robbins told me, if your dreams don't scare, they're not big enough. You know, so all the goals that you want this month, you know, hold yourself accountable, but also leave space for magic. You know, leave space for life to show you things and to give you things. And even if at the end of this month or whichever month you do this practice, you don't receive everything, continue it for the next month and you'll get there. You know, there's just more things you have to work through mentally. That's all. So that's just a manifestation hack that I did want to share with all of you in today's video. And, you know, write down your goals, create that voice memo and listen to it like, you know, how you may listen to podcasts, how you may listen to books, how you may listen to music. You know, affirm, listen to your affirmations yourself. And even if you're someone who says, you know what, I don't even want to listen to it, I want to look at myself in the mirror and say these every day, then do that. You know, it's just about getting yourself in this place of hearing yourself in that joyful place already. You know, especially for me, that's a good way for me to manifest hearing, you know, and just focusing too. That was something I really wanted to share with you all. So please let me know in the comment sections below if you resonate with today's video, if you resonate with this manifestation hack or this manifestation practice. And if you're going to do this, you know, every single month, at least for 3 months. You know, I always say work in the number of 3. I always say life is about trial and error, you know, so try with something, you know, if you can, for like 90 days and see how things flow. See the momentum you build in your life by just writing down your goals and listening to yourself speak about the joyfulness of them. And just see how things flow. So I'm really looking forward to hearing about your feedback. And even if you are someone who wants to share your manifestation so we can all add to it in the comment sections below, please always feel free to do so, because this is a safe place for sure. In every single video, I truly enjoy, you know, affirming with each of you. Honestly, affirmations is our thing here on this channel. And so in today's video, the affirmation that we are all going to say together at least 3 times is, I am worthy of all of my desires. I am worthy of all my desires. I am worthy of all my desires. All right, I really want you to hold that and feel that in your chest and remind yourself you are worthy of receiving everything you want. You know, just show up. And I know it's hard some days, but just, even if it's 1 step, you know, just show up for yourself. Remind yourself your worthiness. Remind yourself of your greatness. And, you know, just be prepared to see how life really loves you and how life really supports you through everything that you are going through. You know, life wants to see you win and it wants to see you happy, so just allow it. I continue to send my love, light, and my grace to each of you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.